The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the producers and/or the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of FRC Media, Bristol Community College, or the City of Fall River.
It's time of the program where we take a look at the latest business and economic development news in Fall River. I'm joined by Kevin Lawrence of Fall River Development News. You can find all of his information and his reports on Facebook. Kevin, how are you?
Very well. Happy to be here once again, Keith.
All right, let's get right to it. Let's start with something in the North End. A storefront on North Main Street near President Avenue is going to be seeing a new tenant very soon.
Yeah, this is a vacant storefront at 1040 North Main Street. It's right next to the D'Angelo's at the bottom of President Avenue. The same spot was last occupied by the Seven Hills Indoor Country Club. That closed several months ago. It opened in 2024. It's been vacant ever since. It was an indoor golf simulator facility. And we've learned that Wicked Good Barber Shop is moving into that location. They're currently located at 795 Robeson Street, near New Boston Road, just like a block away from Charlton Memorial Hospital. The new shop on North Main Street is larger in size. It's 1,500 square feet, and they'll open for business on November 4th. They'll be closing their location on Robeson Street and moving to North Main Street at a larger location. They're a modern, upscale barber shop that originally opened on East Main Street in Fall River back in 2018. So they moved from East Main to Robeson and now on to North Main.
Always looking for bigger space, as a lot of companies are. All right, moving on. Cordeiro Properties, which has multiple properties in the city of Fall River, has some new tenants for one of its properties on Bedford Street.
Yeah, 3 new tenants. I'm going to start off with the one on Bedford Street. They just announced this. They're putting the final touches on the 4th floor of the Melcor building. That's adjacent to the Central Fire Station at 191 Bedford Street. And their new tenant on the 4th floor is Primacare PC's new neurology practice. It's going to be opening up, and that means now that Melcor building that is 5 stories in height, I believe, is now 100% occupied with tenants. In addition, Cordeiro Properties has also announced that the 3rd floor of their Bristol County Bank building on Pleasant Street, adjacent to 195, is being retrofitted for 2 new tenants. They've moved in Revive MD Hormone and Aesthetics and Mindful Medicine, both divisions of Primacare PC. So some healthcare organizations moving into both of their buildings, and that brings more people into downtown. Those workers, of course, will have to eat lunch and they'll have to go somewhere. So that brings some more activity to downtown Fall River.
And speaking of lunch and speaking of downtown, there's a cafe that's going to be a new cafe downtown.
Just opened up a couple of weeks ago, Cafe Poke. This is located at 99 South Main Street, adjacent to Government Center. They are now open for business. Cafe Poke replaces the former 2nd location of Christopher's Cafe, which operated at 99 South Main Street for about 3 months earlier this year before closing. Cafe Poke's menu includes a variety of items: poke bowls, beef barley soup. They have an eggplant parm sandwich, Thai curry, coconut shrimp soup. And then they have like classic Italian sausage with onions and peppers, sweet and spicy carrot soup. They have beef chili, so it's kind of all over the place. We hope they do okay and survive at this new location. There's been high turnover at this 99 South Main Street. They're located on the ground level, and they're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and they're closed on Saturdays and Sundays.
All right. You can find Kevin's work on Fall River Development News on Facebook. Please give him a like and a share. And Kevin, we'll talk again next week. Take care.
Thank you, Keith.